Guys, today we have an interesting video for you. We are back in 2017, but here's the kicker. I don't know why I went to adjust lineup. We have every single starting quarterback from 2017 injured. Okay, so if I go to injury report right now, Russell Wilson out for 25 weeks, okay? Big Ben out for 25 weeks. Every single starting quarterback for every single team is out for 25 weeks, which should be interesting to see how this ends up simulating, because not only is it a 16-game schedule, it's also you don't have a quarterback. And by the way, you might say, well, wait, the Jets quarterback is not out. It's 2017, bro. I'm gonna let them live. Everyone but the Jets, okay? Everyone but the Jets are not gonna have a quarterback. The Jets are the only team that gets to live. And the Chiefs, by the way, I also took out Patrick Mahomes. So they can't cheat their way to success here by utilizing Patrick Mahomes and the other guy, and Alex Smith. And by the way, this is the Jets quarterbacks, okay? I think we can all agree we'll let the Jets live. They did it to themselves, okay? That's just absolutely self-harm in Minecraft. We're just going to let that live. All right, so week one. Skip forward here. I also want to go ahead and do franchise settings here. Let me set this all to auto, so none of this kind of messes up. All right. And week one, Packers, Seahawks. And we got Packers end up beating Seahawks end up beating the Packers. Lordy. Week two, we got 49ers. We got 49ers end up losing to the Seahawks. So Seahawks doing good so far. NFL right now, RG3 for the Falcons is, yeah. You know, there's something when Boykin is your number one quarterback. Colin Kaepernick is doing good for the Patriots, you know. AJ McCarron, hey, let's go, baby. I don't know why my brain thought for a second one of these guys was a punter, but okay. Let's just keep rocking and rolling. So the run game should be really, really insane this year. With everything being considered, with all the quarterbacks sucking, the run game, and I'm just going to go ahead and send the playoffs here. The run game should be really good. Defense should be really good, and run game should be really good. Because if everyone doesn't have a quarterback, the only thing you can do is run the freaking football. Run. There's nothing else you can really do outside of run. So I'm expecting greatness in the run game, but let's just see. Seahawks ended up going 8-8 and missing the playoffs. That's kind of surprising. I expected them to make the playoffs. How did the Chiefs still finish with the number one seed? They don't have Alex Smith. Hold up. Okay, so all the quarterbacks are out until what? Wildcard divisional, and then technically wildcard divisional and championship. They come back for the Super Bowl. All right. Let me just process everything that is done. The Seahawks went through three quarterbacks. Brett Hundley was the best quarterback in the league passing yards wise with 3,800 yards. Touchdown wise, it was Sean Mannion. Interception, Mettenberger. All right, so who was the Chiefs quarterback? Okay, Chiefs were number one seed, and their quarterback was Tavares Jackson, the old Minnesota Vikings quarterback from way back in the day. I'm surprised there's not... Wow, that's actually a huge drop-off. It's Le'Veon Bell or bust. Receiving yards sucking makes perfect sense. Also, having a veteran wide receiver being very successful also makes a lot of sense. 11 interception for Tremaine Johnson. 8. That man had a full-on, full-course steak meal. Aaron Donald was the second in MVP race. Le'Veon Bell was number 6. Fletcher Cox, number 7. Tom Savage, Ryan Kerrigan. So we have non-quarterbacks in the MVP race. That's how crazy that season went. All right, I do want to look at this real fast, though. Let me go over to 12-4, 1. Wait, hold up. I'm so confused. AFC, no one got the X. And the Bills technically, so the Bills did not win the division. So you have 1, 2, 3. And then the Bengals won the AFC North, but they didn't get a Y, which is really weird. Okay. Not what I would say I expected there, but pretty mediocre across the board. All right, so every quarterback's out into the Super Bowl. That's what is going to happen here, boys. Quarterbacks don't come back to the Super Bowl. So let's just sim to the Super Bowl, and we're actually going to watch our first game of the year with actual quarterbacks in the biggest game of the year. So Falcons versus Bills is when we get our first actual quarterbacks coming back and playing football. Chiefs lost 20-3. Apparently, Travaris Jackson couldn't get the job done. Something like that. All right. Here's our rosters for the Chiefs and Falcons and Bills. Julio Jones, Deion Jones, Keanu Neal, Alex Mack, Freeman, Matt Ryan, and Matt Ryan will officially now come back and get ready to play for the Super Bowl. He was out the whole entire season, and now he will be back and ready to play for a Super Bowl run. And then the Bills, who did they have? They have Tyrod Taylor, I believe, a quarterback. I know their starter, I think, is Tyrod. But the guy who got them there was not Tyrod. The guy who got them to the big game was Nathan flipping Peterman. 29 touchdowns, 24 interceptions. And that, my friend, is your Super Bowl quarterback. That's the guy who got to the big game. And now if the Bills lose, it's because they didn't play Nathan Peterman. And the Bills lose because they didn't play Nathan Peterman. And RG3... Wait, what? Did they not put back in their guys? I am so confused right now. So I figured that because their guys came back, their starting quarterbacks, they would just play them. But they didn't. They didn't play their starters. Yeah, no. Even though Tyrod is cleared and Matt Ryan is cleared, they decided to just go RG3 versus Nathan Peterman Super Bowl, and Nathan Peterman lost. That is quite the interesting feat in the end. They said, you know what? We're not going with Matt Ryan. We're not going with Tyrod Taylor. It was just a group effort to come together and say, we're going to go out here with who got us here. Peace out, guys.